But yikes! And I'm just looking forward to Resident Evil 3. Like y'all got to, man.
Oh
Like
no, I
y'all have to put
know.
out a Resident Evil 3 remake because you know.
Woo! And yo, Fifth, dude, because you're playing a hard hell, so to both of you guys, can you only imagine how ridiculous that game would have been if they added the hunters to it? Because they ain't in there. They should be, but they ain't in there.
To quote Fifth, I'd rather not.
Oh my gosh! If you playing a hardcore, dude, could you only imagine?
Again,
Because them bad boys had impeccable aim on the old games. Hell, the lickers do in this one. Like, them mofos be Hail Marrying and getting that touchdown like every pass. Leaping from off camera. Woo, whap. Like, dude, if hunters were in this damn game.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that. Yeah, I'm not looking for that.
I couldn't.
Because in 4, because I know they're in 0. I know they're in 0. Matter of fact, not only do I know they're in 0, I remember the exact cutscene that plays that introduces the hunters into the game. I think it's 0. It might be 1. I think there are hunters in 0. But I remember the cutscene that plays. It's gonna go into this weird fisheye, and then it's gonna like zoom from a location to a door. And then it's gonna like put you back into control, and like that's the introduction of the hunter. And if I'm not mistaken, the hunters are mutated fucking frogs, so they don't have a lot of reach when it comes to their hands, like their hands exactly, but they have great reach, like they can jump really far and hit you from damn near nowhere, and they're fast. Like if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they can run very far. Like I think they can sprint for a short amount of a short distance and then stop. But I will say that's the one thing like this game did not have. It had like what 3 enemy types. Like
it had like everything it was supposed to have except for the hunters, and I'm like,
it didn't really have anything.
I'm almost glad you didn't.
I was like, because there were the zombies and there was the lickers. And then there was Mr. X, and then there's the dogs, or the whatever the fuck they call them, Cerberus hounds.
Cerberus hounds.
And then there's Birkin, and then there's the Plombies. So it had what, like 5 enemy types? And I don't really count Birkin and Mr. X as enemy types, because, and hell, you really shouldn't even count the dogs, because it's clear you only come across the dogs in one spot. So the only enemies in the game were really just the zombies. The lickers were only in like a few key locations as well. They weren't everywhere.
Because if they were in this damn game, boy, oh boy, you talk about ammo reserves gone.
You'd have to exclusively use the you had to exclusively save the shotguns for them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But they'll be doing like they've been oh my gosh, dude, man, absolutely. It would be wrong for them to not play how they played in the earlier games. Swipe a leg here, swipe a leg there, get a shot off, right, get another swipe leg there, and you think you're doing fine. But I'm sorry you're not, because here comes this other one out of left field. All you hear is that jump in the air, whoop, took your whole head off. Wait, was I at danger? Nah, but you were at the end of caution.
Yeah. You weren't at danger, but you were where you needed to be.
Right, get that one shot kill, just whoop, bop, knock your head off your shoulders, dude.
I will say that's something that didn't. I will say this. Like I never got. I never like there weren't any like gruesome deaths at all. Like I will say for sure, like that was something that you didn't get in this game. Like nobody
I mean,
died.
you didn't get double teamed, so you don't know that.
Yeah, I never got double teamed. So like I just died. Like every time I died, I just fell over dead. Like, and I don't think the liquors ever killed me. Like every time I got killed, it was either by a boss or by a fucking zombie who was just doing zombie shit.
Oh yeah, they. Oh man, that double team is ridiculous. It's beautifully ridiculous. As one that gets you wrestling, and then that other one that just come up, and then you fall back, boo, and then they just. It's like, yeah,
well,
it's a wrap.
well, maybe it's because I played on like a lower difficulty, but if there were ever more than one, because I was playing Resident Evil 4, so I had a tactic. I would always just shoot one until it fell over, and because I was still stuck on the whole don't use your ammo. Because man, by the end of that game, I had a trunk full of fucking gunpowder. I had so much gunpowder. And I had a decent amount of ammo still. I used gunpowder twice. I made handgun bullets twice. That was it. I had so much fucking gunpowder. So I didn't kill that many enemies. And the game doesn't really seem to give a fuck how many enemies you kill. So
No. Really don't.
So I would take one down enough to the point where I could run past the other one, take the hit. Like I just get caught, get bit, and then just keep going. And when it came to Claire, like, yo, if she wasn't in danger, she wasn't getting herbs. That was it. Like, if you were in caution, like, at that point, like, if I got hit by something that killed me from caution, like, I would reload and be like, alright, so that's gonna be a thing, so take care of that thing. And, yeah, I'd have to leave an encounter in red before I'd give her any herbs. Because I think I had maybe 2 first aid sprays and maybe 3 or 4 triple herb mixes in the item chest when I was done.
Nice. Yeah, I did a pretty decent job of keeping reserves just off limits in the chest. Like, don't touch them, just leave them there, because it's Resident Evil, you're gonna need it later. And hell, I was actually screwed until, because I had gotten to a point to where I wasn't gonna actually be able to progress. And I was at a point where I was like, alright, is there anything that I missed? And Cuz was like, in the chat, he was like, you want me to tell you? I'm like, yeah, is there any? He's like, dude, you can still find, there's a way back. And I unlocked the door that I hadn't unlocked yet, moved that shelf out the way, and went back into the police station, and that saved my life. Saved my life.
Oh, you talking about in the downstairs? Where you like when you go in, like go down the thing, and then you go down that staircase. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, you said you were going through some mayhem, and you came across that Raccoon Police Department badge, and you was like, "What the fuck do I want a badge for?" And I was just in my head. I was like, "Little does he know, I want that so bad because it's a damn flash drive, and it's awesome."
I
want that one so bad.
I guarantee you can probably get one, but it ain't gonna be very big.
Right?
Yeah, they'll probably sell like a novelty one that had like 4 gigs on it. Like 4 gigs worth of space. Yeah, they'll probably sell one. I'm really shocked. You know what? And here's the shitty thing. When it came to like the super duper deluxe edition, they could have added that to the deluxe edition of the game, like as like a physical item you could have gotten, but it would have spoiled the game.
Right.
You would have like, oh hey, it's the thing. And but I still feel like there'd been people who have been like, oh cool, it's a badge, and they still wouldn't have known that it was a fucking USB drive. Like, it wouldn't have occurred to them, like, fucking examine it. Like, do the thing. Do the thing.
That and the Raccoon Police Department flag that was in the office, where you had to use that flash drive at?
Yeah.
Dude, I want both of those. Like, I said that many a time. I said, if anybody that's watching wants to ever buy me anything, buy me a big old wall scroll of the Raccoon City Police Department, logo thing, and get me that badge, just a flash drive. Because those were awesome. I was like, man, I totally put that in my room. Ah, that game's freaking great. Good stuff. I can't wait. Yeah. They said that if it sold right, if it sold great, that they would do 3. It outsold 2 originally in its lifetime.
That's a
In
different
a
world
month
we
or
live
2.
in. It's
So
definitely a different world we live in. Okay, so I searched police badge USB drive. Weirdly enough, no, that is not it's just not a thing. Like there is not a police like a badge, not even a small one that turns into a badge. But holy hell, there are so many different novelty USB drives. There are so many. There's a police car. There's a gun.
nigga.
There's a different police car. Like there's one where the engine area comes off the car, and then there's one where the lights, you pull the lights out of the top and it's a small flash drive. But it might be a Bluetooth dongle. I don't know. And then there's one
Dongle.
where you pull the head off the cop and his head is the flash drive.
Alright.
Yeah. There's one that is a badge and the top comes off, but it's not like a golden badge. It's just kind of, yeah. No, it's not a badge. I'm sorry. It's a hat. It's a police hat. And you pull the back of the hat off, and it turns into a flash drive. So it is. I will say that is strange.
That is not a thing. But yeah, I can't wait for 3. I can't wait for 3. They gotta implement everything that 3 has to offer, plus more. Kind of like what they did with this one.
Well, that'll probably be around the PS5
2,
somewhere.
Right? Like, in 2, we couldn't dodge. You gotta be able to dodge in 3.
Because that's one thing I was looking like. Cause I think I would have done way better if dodging was an option. Because I was kind of like, Leon can dodge. What the fuck can't? Shit's coming, bitch. Move. Hey, goddamn. But I've only played Claire's story one time. I haven't like gotten through the rest of the game yet. Like I haven't played the second run. I haven't played as Leon, and I'm going to. God dang it! But I'm going to at some point play through Leon's. I'm gonna do all 4 runs. I just don't know when, but they will be on the channel. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play one of them for like as like a main series. Is like Resident Evil 2, like Leon's story or Claire's second run. I probably won't do all 4. I'll probably just do 1 and then be like, yeah, that's it. That's enough. Or I just might do do 2 second runs, but I won't do them back to back because at this point I'm gonna play 4. I'm playing 4. I'm gonna play 5, 6. We'll buy 6 at some point. I don't know if we ever get 7. I might play 7 for the channel. I'm gonna play parts of 2. I'm gonna play Revelations 1 and Revelations 2. I don't want to play Revelations 2 again. Like I don't. Not because I don't like it, but that game's scary too. I didn't like that game at all. I didn't like the experience that game gave me. It gave me the spooks. Like the first one didn't. Like Revelations 1 wasn't scary. Like it was gross, but it wasn't scary. But Revelations 2 was scary. I ain't care for that at all. So fucking Claire and Sherry just tend to. So when was okay? So that was. Did that take place after 2? Because Sherry was still a baby, still a child.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's after because she.
Did they clone her or something? Because the reason I'm asking is because stuff didn't like line up. Because you write a story, but
I'll make you look again.
Claire didn't seem to know who Sherry was when she met her in Revelations 2. Like that's why I asked. And then there was that emo bitch that she was with who was just there to cuss a lot. That was her
Barry's
whole.
daughter.
Yeah, that was her whole point. Was she was the one that did a lot of cussing. That's all she did. It was cussed a lot. All right, let's move on with this damn game.